Hi everyone! Welcome to another episode of Small Talk with Chris Small. And the show's gotten a little less schizophrenic, because I've got a guest today. Joining me in my studio, basement, foosball arena, is Toronto actor and local eccentric Ephraim Ellis.
I'm not eccentric.
Yeah, it sounds your Dickensian mustache. Alright, now, Ephraim. May I call you Ephraim?
Yes?
Okay, now, it says here that you've been on a number of several Canadian shows for Canadian networks, is that right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Well, I'll be honest, I started researching your career last night. But there was a platypus man on, so I didn't get very far, but, hey, neither of you, right?
Sorry, what?
But I did get a couple of questions typed up, so here we go. Who the hell do you think you are?
Excuse me?
You know, that's actually not a good opener. Alright, now, you went to Earl High School, and that's really where your interest in acting took off, is that correct?
Yeah, it was Earl Haig Secondary School. I was actually really lucky because it's an arts high school. It's got a specialized
Only
program.
needed the yes there, Chief. Alright. Next question.
Okay, you know what? I've got a question for you right now.
Okay. It's not orthodox, but
What is this?
what's what word? Show.
Well, you asked me if you could ask me a couple questions about my job for your show, and now you're acting like we've never met before, like we haven't been friends for like 7 years, and you're kind of acting like a dick, so, okay.
Look, Ephraim, if that's your real name, because it sure as hell seems made up to me. This ain't The Hour, okay? I'm not George Stroumboulopoulos. This ain't, Q. I'm not Guion Jameshi. This ain't, I don't know, The Zone, and I'm not PJ Phil, okay? There are no friends in journalism, and I'm not going to leave my integrity at the door.
Okay, so you're just gonna pretend like, again, we aren't friends, that we weren't just like at the bar having a drink last night together?
I'm gonna sit here and keep my dignity intact, and you're gonna answer the questions, okay?
Sure, fine.
Jesus. All right, now, let's start from the semi-beginning. You were on a show on YTV called Zits Level 3. What was that, a product about skincare, or?
No, that was a kids' sci-fi show. It was called Zixa with two X's.
Yeah, because that makes more sense. All right. And then you went on to, I've heard of this show, actually, called, you were on Degrassi The Next Generation, is that correct?
Yeah, it was 2 seasons.
Yeah, great. A popular cult Canadian television show. From what I understand, there were some really good actresses on that show, some really attractive ladies.
Yeah, everybody was great.
You ever fuck any of them?
We were all 14.
Yeah, well, if Degrassi on the field, play ball, right?
I don't know how to respond to that. That's the most offensive thing you've ever said.
Well, I guess you'd know that, right? All right. And after you left your mark on the teen drama world by crippling a fat chick and shooting a black guy, you went on to do a show about falconing. That's correct, if that's correct.
Sorry, that was a show called Falcon Beach.
Right, and you were a falconer on this show.
No, there was no falconing on the show. There was no falcons.
And why was it called Falcon Beach?
Because that was the name of the town that the show was set in. No falcons.
That's a pretty stupid name for a town if there are no falcons.
No, I think you're focusing on the title a little bit here. It's not.
Okay, fine. Well, if it wasn't about falcons, then what was it about?
It was about an affluent beach community that gets shaken up when some new characters from out of town.
So, the OC, essentially. You just described the OC.
No, there were many differences between our show and the OC.
Can you name one?
Can we move on?
All right, then. You know what? This was actually really commendable. I want to talk about a groundbreaking show that you did called Dads in the Attic. A story about a homosexual father locked into a sham marriage who has to figure out whether he needs to do right by his kids.
Sorry, no, Chris, that was the working title for the show. It was called Family Biz. It was a kids sitcom.
Okay, but the father was gay, right?
No, the father was not gay.
So you were gay?
No, I wasn't gay either.
Little sister?
No one was gay, all right?
Okay. Jesus, touched a nerve. Guess we can add homophobe to your IMDb trivia there, right? All right, now listen, we don't have a lot of time here, so I'm just going to go to the lightning round, okay? You were on Murdoch Mysteries. Isn't the real mystery who the hell watches that show?
It's been on for 6 seasons. It's a very popular series.
All right, fine. You were in the CBC radio wing. 2 months later, they shut down. Whose wife did you sleep with, and was the juice worth the squeeze?
Chris, that was a national travesty. The CBC lost $168 million from its budget. You lost your job there for a reason.
Thanks for opening up old wounds there, pal. All right, let's see. You've done a number of comedy pilots, but you've never really filmed them. You've just done them in bars. Do you not think that's kind of productive?
Okay, wait, Chris, do you mean the Comedy Bar Pilot Week contest? Because you were in 2 of those shows.
Okay, yeah, fine. I'm sure I was. With the amount of struggling actors out there, do you not think it would be more beneficial to go out and look for work instead of wasting time dicking around with your friends telling jokes?
What?
Your loser friends?
You mean the rocket scientists? You mean the sketch troupe that you and Brandon started? You guys asked me to be. You guys are those losers.
Wow. So you admit your collaborators are losers. Is your overall career goal to get to Hollywood? Because you sure as hell have the superiority complex.
Okay,
down.
you know
Let me
what?
tell
You know what, Chris? I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I don't need to listen to questions from you filming your fake public access show in your basement. I'm out of here. I'm
Okay,
done.
Ephraim,
Yeah,
one
what?
last question, please.
What?
Can you please give Drake my mixtape?
Fuck off, Chris.
Whew. Looks like someone's jealous that Jake Epstein's Spider-Man on Broadway. But I guess that's just the hard-hitting journalism you can expect here on Small Talk with Chris Small. Join me next week when I have former barista Kevin McNeil come in and tell us how to spit in a customer's coffee without anyone noticing.
Cause you can see my face in the window.